Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Sports Scholar, and today we are going to know all about UGC NET, a short overview where I'll be discussing about UGC NET and what is the eligibility criteria, what is the age criteria and few important points. I'll be also discussing about the marking scheme for UGC NET and a few tips and techniques that has helped me clear my UGC NET. So let's begin together to scale the road of success for UGC NET. So before we discuss about the eligibility and age, for you it's very important to know what is the full form of UGC and NET. So UGC stands for University Grant Commission, whereas NET stands for National Eligibility Test. So earlier it was being conducted by UGC, but now it is being conducted by NTA, which is a national testing agency, and this test is conducted twice a year. And the minimum eligibility which is there for this test is that for a journal category you should score 55% in your post-graduation subject, and for other categories there is a 5% age relaxation which is being given, so it makes it 50%. And for a PhD degree holder who has completed their masters by 19 September 1991, even for them there is a 5% age relaxation, which again makes it a minimum 50%. Now why we are discussing here the PhD degree holders? Because there is no age upper limit for the assistant professor, if you are aware of it. So let's discuss the age. So for UGC NET JRF, if you want the junior research fellowship, so your age should not be more than 31 years as on 1st June 2022. This is the recent criteria which is there for the journal category. But if you are from the other categories, so 5 years of age relaxation will be given. Now if you clear your JRF, it is valid for 3 years. And if you clear your UGC NET assistant professor, it is valid for lifetime. So once you clear it, it's there for lifetime, and there is no upper age limit as I told you prior. And there is also no limit for the number of attempts you give, so no restriction on it. You can give as much attempts you want, and nowhere it is mentioned in the result also. Now one important thing which is there is that it is mandatory for the candidates to complete their masters or equivalent examination within 2 years. So this is very important, that within 2 years from the date of NET result, you should have cleared your masters or equivalent exam with the required percentage of marks. Required percentage is what? 55 for journal category, 50 for other reserved categories, 50 for PhD degree holders whose masters completed by 19 September 1991, failing which your candidature will be disqualified. Now let's talk about the marking scheme. So as you are aware, the entire test is a computer based test now. Earlier it used to be theoretical, then it used to be MCQ on paper, but now it's moreover like a CBT. So it's a computer based test. It's a 3 hours test that makes it 180 minutes test. The first paper which is there is common for all subject. It is research and teaching aptitude. And here you will be having 50 questions, 2 marks each, that makes it 100 marks, and this paper will go for 1 hour, and there is no gap between these two. So just as soon as you complete these 50 questions, you will start attempting the second paper where you will be given 100 questions, and the marks weightage is 2 marks each, so it makes it 200 marks. So again this is for 2 hours. So this is for 1 hour, this is for 2 hours, total it makes it 3 hours. Okay, now here the paper will be in a MCQ pattern. 4 options will be given and only 1 options will be correct. So if you get it correct, you will get 2 marks. If you get it incorrect, you will get it 0. Okay, next, now let's come to the main topic which is there. So first and foremost, like whether you are a physical education student or from any other stream, so it's very important for you to get the hold of the syllabus. You should be thorough with whatever units are coming in unit 1, paper 1, paper 2. Paper 2 is your subject and you may have many units there. Like for physical education we have 10 units which are there, so you should be thorough with those units, subtopics, topics, and there should not be any scope for you to leave anything out, you should know what all units are there, what all subtopics are there, and then you should prepare accordingly. Next very important thing is preparing well in time. Many people don't understand this particular concept of preparing well in time. So preparing well in time here means that as soon as you enter the postgraduate exam, and so you should start preparing for your UGC NET if you are really serious to go for the JRF or for the assistant professorship. So you should start preparing there itself, because the preparation itself takes around 3 to 6 months to prepare. So it's not like one night full fight. You will have to prepare for it. You will have to solve the UGC NET previous year papers, 10 to 15 years papers, and there are so many books available in the market. You will have to prioritize the subject, because see, the paper 1 consists of 50 questions, right? And the paper 2 consists of 100 questions, but the minimum, but if you want your paper to be qualified, so you should have 40% minimum for your name to be there in the merit list, and then your final result is decided based on the merit. So whatever merit has gone that year, so your name will come in the list according to that merit, but for that you will have to qualify both the papers with minimum of 40%. Now once you have prioritized the subject, that which subject you are going to give more priority on, whether it's the paper 1 research and teaching aptitude or whether it is paper 2, according to my suggestion, more focus should be given on paper 2, which is your subject paper, and paper 1 you should make sure that at least you should clear the minimum percentage criteria. Then next, when you are planning for the UGC NET, you should also plan a strategy according to unit wise. Like whatever number of units are there, you should prepare a strategy that within the time frame, with the available resources, how will you prepare for that particular exam, and which unit should be given what focus. Then next come making notes. So don't just copy the book. Like making note doesn't mean कि हमने book से पढ़ा और as it is copy कर दिया notes में, या हमने थोड़ा बहुत annotate किया और लिख दिया. No, your note should be such कि जब last moment पे हमें revision करना हो तो हमारे पास short notes हों जिन्हें हम पढ़ सकें, जिन्हें हम revise कर सकें. और the best way to do that is when you are revising, तो पहले आप short notes बनाइए, फिर आप कोशिश कीजिए उसे mind mapping में convert करने की. Now what is mind mapping is, like suppose हमने एक main topic लिया, कुछ भी like suppose we take importance of psychology. Now psychology की क्या importance है, अब इसका सब topic we'll understand to study behavior. हम behavior को समझने की कोशिश करते हैं, क्यों समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. Now there should be few pointers to it. So this is how the mind mapping goes. It's like a flow which is going, a flow of your thoughts, but in short form. Not कि यहाँ पे बहुत बड़ा बड़ा हम use करेंगे, main key pointers which is there. So once you are prepared with your once you know what your syllabus is, once you know how your unit wise like how will you proceed unit wise, once you have prepared, you start preparing your notes. So time management will automatically come, because when you know which okay, so next is time management. So time management, how will that happen? Time management तभी होगा जब आपको अपने syllabus के बारे में बहुत अच्छे से पता है, जब आपको पता है किस subject के बारे में prioritize करना है. How do you have to plan the you have to make a unit wise strategy. आपको unit wise strategy कैसे plan करनी है. So automatically आपका time management आ जाएगा. देन इसके बाद आता है द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग विच इज देयर इज थ्रू आउट दिस प्रिपरेशन यू हैव टू बी पॉजिटिव. यू शुड बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ दैट येस यू कैन डू इट एंड you need to build up that much confidence to study for it. You should be dedicated, determined, doing hard work, doing repeated efforts, revisions, solving last year's question paper, and you will see that पहले आपको लगेगा कि कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, but slowly and gradually when you make it a habit to study और आप grasp करने लगेंगे तो automatically आप देखेंगे कि एक point वहाँ पे भी आएगा जब आप अपने subject में expertise हो जाएंगे. Because don't forget कि कोई भी expert एक टाइम पे बिगनर था, so they must have worked hard to become that expert. So that's all for this video. Remember, success is a sum of small efforts you put in every day. So the best way to predict your future is to create it. All the best.